Good morning, girls. Today we are going to learn about the basics and variables in JavaScript. JavaScript commands. Java allows us to place command lines in a program. And these command lines are not executable statements. It provides the description of the program. By using these command lines, we can explain the JavaScript code and to make it more readable. In how many ways we can place command lines? In two ways. First one is single line comments and the next one is multi-line comments. Single line comment starts with a double slash. See the example, slash, slash. This is a single line comment. Any text between this slash and ends of the line will be ignored by JavaScript. It will not be executed. And coming to the multi-line comments, multi-line comment starts with slash, asterisk and ends with asterisk, slash. Any text between these two, that means slash, asterisk and asterisk slash, will be ignored by JavaScript. Example, slash, this is a multi-line comment. JavaScript data types. Java variables holds many data types. They are like numerics, strings, boolean, null. Numeric data type. In general, we will provide two types of text, either numerical text or character text. Data is in two terms, maybe a numeric or a letter. For representing numeric values, we use numeric data types. JavaScript has one type of number. Numbers can be with or without decimals. JavaScript allows double precision floating numbers. Integer numbers without a period or an exponent are accurate up to 15 digits. The maximum number of decimals is 17. Large numbers can also be written in scientific exponent notation. See the examples. We can take the data type, numeric data types as 2, 45.62, 123, E5. The next type of data type is strings. If we want to place a text inside a quote, then we use string data type. We can use single quote or double quotes. A JavaScript string simply stores a series of characters like here I have taken Sairam. All these characters, series of characters. The next example, it's alright. Here in this I have taken escape character. Escape character can also be used to insert other special characters in a string. Next type of data type is Boolean. If you want to represent a value with true or false, then we will use Boolean data types. Boolean are often used in conditional testing. Next data type is null. Null itself indicates that it is nothing. It is supposed to be something that does not exist. For example, where person equals to null. These are the different data types that are available in Java. We can place numerics, text strings, predictable statements like true or false, and null values. Next, coming to JavaScript identifiers. If we want to assign a name to a variable or a constant or arrays or functions, then we call them as identifiers. These identifiers have unique names. Identifiers can be created either with short names or descriptive names. Simply like X and Y, these are short names. And if I produce the complete name like age, sum, total, all these. Identifiers are the names that are assigned to variables, constants, arrays, and functions. There are some rules for constructing names for variables. We can take any combination of letters, underscores, and the name should not begin with a digit. It can also begin with a dollar sign. Names are case sensitive. Reserved words can't be used as names. So these are the rules for constructing identifiers. First one is names can contain letters, digits, underscores, and dollar signs. Name must begin with a letter. It should not begin with a digit. Names can also be begin with dollar sign or underscores. Names are case sensitive. We can produce the same name with lowercase letters and uppercase letters. Names are case sensitive. Small y is different from capital Y. Reserved words like if, do, while. These names should not be assigned as names for variables. Java identifiers are case sensitive. JavaScript variables. What is a variable? Variables are used to store data values. Similarly, in JavaScript, variables are the containers for storing data values. Here in this JavaScript, we will use a keyword var for declaring variables. An equal sign is used to assign value to the variables. How we assign a value to a variable? First, it should be declared. Then, a value of the variable should be assigned with an equal to operator. In a programming language, variables are used to store data values. JavaScript variables are containers for storing data values. JavaScript uses the var keyword to declare variables. An equal sign is used to assign values to the variables. How we create variables? As I said that we can create variables with a var keyword. Declare a JavaScript variable with var keyword. You can place the data in these variables and then refer to the data simply by using variable name. After declaration, variable has no value. See here in this example where x, I declared the variable x with the keyword var. Similarly, y. Next one is variable initialization. In the previous slide, we have declared just where x. That's all. I didn't assign a value to that variable. For assigning a value to a variable, we have to write like this, where x equals to 1, x equals to 23.87, x equals to hello. We can enter two types of data types, either numerics or strings. Here I have taken both the values. Before assigning a value to a variable, we have to declare that variable. Variable x should be declared with var keyword. Storing a value in a variable is called variable initialization. Variable initialization at a time of variable creation or at a later point in time when you need that variable. We can create initialization at variable creation time, that is where x equals to 1 directly, or else later we can specify it. To assign a value to the variable, use the equal sign. Here I have taken a variable name as car name equals to Volvo. Here the value is Volvo and the car name is, and the variable is car name. Before assigning a value to this variable, we have to declare this variable, or else directly we can write var car name equals to Volvo. Similarly, the other examples. JavaScript is a loosely typed language. That means you do not have to specify the data type of a variable when you declare it. And data types are converted automatically as they needed during execution. JavaScript variable scope. In which area we can access the variables? How we access these variables? In which regions we access these variables? This is called a scope of the variable. The scope of a variable is the region of your program in which it is defined. Here we have two scopes. One is global variable and the other one is local variable. Local variables will be visible only within a function where it is defined. Function parameters are also local to that function. Whereas coming to global variable has a scope which means it is defined anywhere in our JavaScript code. Global variables can be accessed by all the classes, whereas local variables are accessed within a defined function. Within a body of a function, a local variable takes precedence over a global variable with the same name. If you declare a local variable or a function parameter with the same name as a global variable, you effectively hide the global variable. These are two types of variables. Assessment. What is the observation made in the following JavaScript code? Where count 1, 3. The omitted value takes undefined. This results in an error. This results in an exception. Next question. What will be the output of the following JavaScript code? Var a1 equals to empty set. Var a2 equals to new array of 3. 0 in a1, 0 in a2. A true, false. B false, true. C true, true. D false, false. Thank you.